I'm here today with John Keane, who's the event director for the Future Autos Rally Experience, and we're going to have a quick chat with John and just get a bit of an idea on the format of the event and what it's all about and what sort of fun we've got ahead of us. John, what's going to happen on today, mate?
Hey Jared, thanks for inviting us today, and we're glad to be involved in this. As you know, the event is actually being conducted at Gymna, and that's 20 minutes drive up from Kilcoy on the Collindale Range. I want to just say thank you to the people and the community and Ross and Robin Davies at Gymna. They've been fantastic. We've got a great venue and a great facility up there that allows us to run these rallies, and you know, if it wasn't for the Gymna community and also HQ Plantations, which are great to deal with and work with, we wouldn't have this event. So anyway, back to the event. We've got 3 real rally stages. 2 of them are for rally cars. The other stage is for come and try cars. Now, this is a great opportunity for the people who haven't got a rally car but want to experience what it's like to actually drive on a stage. This allows them, this come and try stage allows them to come under safety with a closed stage, but a proper rally stage, and drive their road cars. If you haven't got a CAMS licence, doesn't matter, we're going to supply you with a day licence.
So if we turn up with our Duf Sylvia, which is an inch off the ground, we're going to be alright?
They'll be okay for the first probably 100 metres. But the stage, Jared, has been selected for road cars. It's not going to be a car breaker for road cars, but it still is a gravel road. It still is a rally stage. But it's, you know, it's going to be the greatest thing to get the experience of actually being on a proper rally stage with a road book. We encourage, you know, obviously encourage you to, you know, anyone that's competing in it, entering in it, to actually have someone with them to read the road book, and that way get the full rally experience.
Exactly.
So now the test and tune, which is once again proper rally stages, is for logbook rally cars only. So it's predominantly for people who are coming into the new season, you know, or are competing in the MRF Queensland Tyres Rally Championship, to actually shake the cobwebs off. Maybe they'll be testing some MRF tyres, maybe they'll be testing that new restrictor that they had to put in the car, and for that purpose we'll be having 2 hours of basically flatbed testing on one stage. We've got 2 stages, but for 2 hours you'll be able to run on one stage, so you can get some flat line parameters.
Back-to-back comparisons,
exactly.
And passes,
and do some passes on that. You know, the stages run all day, so there's going to be plenty of time for this, but we have to structure it so that everyone gets a fair go. So what we're going to do is we're going to run those 2 stages with a batch of cars on them for 2 hours, and then at 12 o'clock, that'll be between 10 and 12, and then at 12 o'clock we're going to switch the stages over, and we're going to start running the stages alternately on the hour, and that's also when you'll be able to have the official ride section of the event commence. So, and look, you know, we really encourage drivers to take their friends and family for a run in the car, and we also, you know, want any officials that we've had, you know, over the years who have always been on the side of the road helping out, never had a ride in a rally car, wouldn't know what it was like from the other side of the windscreen. We really encourage them to jump in a car with one of our great competitors and
have a real world run.
Exactly, and find out what it's like from the other side of the windscreen. Sign on is essential for all of this. If you haven't signed on, you haven't got an armband, you won't be getting a ride. So that's got to be done, and that'll all be quite clear on where to do, you know, all of that and where the rides commence. And,
Members of the general public, any chance for a ride for those?
There is absolutely you know, the opportunity for the members of the general public who come up once they've signed on, and as long as they can fit into a car comfortably. You know, most drivers will have a spare helmet or a helmet that can be used. We've got hair nets, all that sort of thing. So it's all really well organised. So you know, I certainly expect that some of the people from the Gymna community will actually probably jump in a car and have a ride. I know that Mr. Cundy from the Ponderosa is absolutely busting it. He wants to get a car. So,
well, he's had cars running past his front door for how many years? So
exactly, and you know, and Mike's just a fantastic guy to deal with. You know, I mean, he gets up there a week before we run a rally, and you know, takes his cattle and other people's cattle and pens them up and makes sure that everything's really safe for us. So yeah, we, you know.
So a real good chance to sort of a little bit of give back to the community as well, I guess.
Absolutely, and make them all feel they're a part of it, because I'm sure, you know, we might create a little bit of noise on Saturday night when we're having a few drinks perhaps, so you know that probably echoes through quite well in a quiet place like Jimna.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so anyway, the crux of the rally is for competitors for this year to have a chance to blow the cobwebs off and test out anything new they've put in the car, tyres. The come and try is to anybody who's even contemplating, geez, I wouldn't mind going rallying. This is your chance to have a real rally drive in your own car.
In the water and see how it goes.
Exactly.
What's the uptake been like? Has your entry been a good response?
Look, at this point in time, we're actually oversubscribed to the rally stage. So, you know, originally we expected to possibly get 25 to 30 cars, and we had one stage. So we've now had to put a lot of work in to find another stage and make it all work. And I might add that one of our criteria was not to make this a huge travelogue of travelling from one side of the planet to the other. So I might just add that no stage, start or finish, is more than 7 minutes from actual HQ or service park, which I think is an outstanding effort on
so
everyone's
they're going to be
part.
spending all the time having fun in the cars rather than just driving
That's
up the
right.
highway.
That's right. You know, and the stages are really good. There are a couple of old favourites. You know, you've got Fire Road A, which a lot of people would remember. The mile and a quarter. Got a little bit of a twist in the end there, but people will find out about that when they get there. We've got an excellent road book. We've got an excellent course checker. Probably right this minute sweating over the road book and making sure that everything's as good as it could possibly be. You know, we have to, I mean, even though this is a non-competitive, non-timed event, Jared, we have to treat it that it's a proper rally.
Absolutely, because safety can't be compromised. Absolutely.
Safety cannot be compromised, so you know, it has to be treated as a proper event.
Fantastic. John, thanks for your time, mate. We're all chomping at the bit to get up there and play in the forest. The work you guys have put in has been sensational, and I'm really pleased for you that the participation has been huge. Also, having the support of Brocky and the Future Auto group has been fantastic. So we're all looking forward to a great day, and we want to thank you for your work, mate.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Thank you, Jared. You know, and look forward to seeing you and all the other entrants up there. And yeah, we are going to have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys. Cheers.